I am not afraid to have unpopular opinions, and perhaps my favorite unpopular opinion is I don't like betting underdogs at the NCAA tournament. I know everybody loves betting dogs, everybody's chasing those dogs, but I just don't find it profitable. And I think with everybody else looking for the underdog, the dogs become a little overvalued. I've got the numbers for you heading into this year's tournament. Underdogs all time 610, 595, and 25 pushes. That's just 50.6% against the spread. And we all know that's not profitable when you got to lay the vigorish. So, as I said, I'm not looking to bet on dogs, but I might make an exception here because we're going to talk about Drake and Texas Tech. Before we get into the game, though, I got to remind you that for a limited time, you can get 30 days, all sports, all access with this guy right here for just $199. Use the promo code ICE30DAY. Why would you be interested in that? Well, I'm on a nice 7-0 run the last 4 days, and I'm a perfect 10-0 with my last 10 NCAA tournament plays, and I do have a 5% play on my page available. You can go to wt.buzz/JS and get that right away. As always, there's no purchase necessary. You're more than welcome to tune in just for the free picks. The only thing I ask from you is that you take the time to smash that like button. That will allow me to keep putting out these videos. Let's get into it. We got Drake and Texas Tech. Texas Tech, a 7.5-point favorite. Total sits at 127.5. Man, that's a low number. It's low for a reason, and we're going to get into that. Texas Tech, a rather underwhelming performance in their first round game against UNC Wilmington. They failed to cover. Drake, on the other hand, they looked pretty impressive. They held Missouri to 57 points, advancing to the second round. This Drake team, the slowest team in the country, they ranked dead last, 364th in possessions per game, averaging just 62 possessions per game. This team is the real deal, a 31-3 record. And one of the reasons I don't like chasing dogs is you've got a lot of teams that have dominated inferior opponents. They play in their own conference. They don't see a lot of quality opponents, and it's difficult to gauge how good they actually are until they get thrown into the fire against legit power conference teams. Well, this Drake team is a bit of a different story. Their non-conference schedule was fairly impressive. They've got wins over Miami, Florida Atlantic, Vanderbilt, and Kansas State. And of course, I'm aware that none of those teams are powerhouses in their particular conferences, but they're competitive teams, and beating a long list of competitive teams from power conferences gets me there as far as looking at an underdog. I did mention the underdog trend all time, not profitable. I do have a profitable trend. Underdogs that allowed 60 points or less in their previous game. They, at the NCAA tournament, 153 and 103. That's 59.8%. And even with the vigorish, yes, that's quite profitable. I like this Drake team. I think 7.5 is a lot, particularly when you have a team that doesn't give up a lot of points and slows the game down. I really struggled whether I wanted to take Drake or take the under. So we're going to take both. We're going to take Drake plus 7.5. We're going to take under 127.5. If you like this video, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. And if you've got anything to say to me, even if it's nasty, you hit me up in the comments below and I will get back to you as soon as I can.